Well, good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing? Now, this is the most unique Hall of Fame event that we've ever done, and I'll tell you why. Because as our 12-person Hall of Fame committee started looking at the class 2023, we knew at some point we were going to be inducting people who are still active professionally, and Koshanon is certainly that right now. So let's hear it for our honoree here tonight, Koshanon James, Murray State, class of 2023 Hall of Fame. Well, this is, it's always fun for me to get to induct a racer great into the Murray State Hall of Fame. On behalf of our 12-member committee at Murray State, our president, Dr. Bob Jackson, athletic director, Nick Oyanko, congratulations, Koshanon, for this tremendous honor here tonight. And we, as we're going to be hearing here from the coaches that Koshanon played for, her high school coach, Brent, is here as well. We're just going to hear a lot of great things about what you did. Now, this is the unique thing is I get to watch you from afar because I'm not always involved with women's basketball. And I think I've gotten pretty good, Koshanon, that when a racer great is done with their career, I just go, that's a Hall of Famer. It was just a matter of when, not if. And we're really proud to have you here tonight. So, as we mentioned, Koshanon is still involved with her professional career. And she tried to help me with the team she plays for in Slovakia. Pestaki Chiaki Seagulls. Is that right? No? I thought I sold it pretty good. But she just won a team championship this past year, MVP of the league. And how cool is that? That's just, we're so proud of you. I can only imagine the first time you hopped on an airplane and left the United States, you're probably going, what am I getting myself into? But that's awesome. That's awesome. So I'd like to tell you just a little bit about the 2023 class that, that Koshanon is in. Jonathan Stark from Murray State men's basketball, who was here about the same time you were, Koshanon, he's also in this class. He's also playing professionally in France, and he also cannot be here in November when we usually induct during the last home football weekend. So Jonathan Stark is going to be inducted during the men's basketball reunion, Racer Hoopalooza, 2 weeks from tonight, and then we'll have our other 5 that will be inducted as usual in November. So the other ones, and you're in a great class. Harriet Withers, the great soccer player from Australia. Squeaky Yarborough, of the mid-1980s, a great defensive back for Murray State football and men's track and field. Nathan Williams, who is a local product from Murray, was a great football player in the early 2000s. Cameron Carrico, a great men's golfer from Owensboro, Kentucky, is going in. And then we've been trying as a committee to have a legacy pick, and that means going back in time and finding an athlete or a coach that maybe got passed over, and that is Robin Courtney from baseball, who played in the mid-1970s. So the 2023 class is the 41st to be inducted into the Murray State Hall of Fame since the first one in 1965, and this class spans 47 years from the late 1970s to about 3 or 4 years ago. This class, 21 All-OVC awards during their careers and 8 major OVC awards. So again, I want everybody to have a great time tonight, and when we're done, we're going to move some things out of the way, and we're going to stay here with Dr. Eaton, our great photographer, and we'll take pictures because I really want to make sure that you got some things to remember by. We're also recording as well, and we'll have that video for you, Koshanon, certainly. At this time, I'd like to bring up our athletics director, Nick Oyanko, and he has a few opening remarks.
Thanks, Dave. Great job, Dave, and good evening, everybody. And on behalf of
not only myself and our team here with the athletics department, but on behalf of our president, Dr. Bob Jackson, just want to welcome everybody in, but also a very special congratulations, KJ. So I want to give another round of applause for KJ here. You know, this was a unique scenario. I don't think it ever really had a single event outside of the actual Hall of Fame induction. So that just tells you how special this evening is, but also how special you are to the history of not only Murray State and its women's basketball program, but the entire institution. And I promise you, outside of this support system here for you this evening, there aren't two people here more excited for you than your two coaches that you had a chance to write your legacy here for Murray State. So just want to acknowledge both of their contributions to our programs here. And I'm lucky enough to work and partner with Rochelle every day, and she's doing a tremendous job of leading this program, and you'd be really proud. But for us, look, I just wanted to say congratulations and welcome to everybody. And as a student athlete, you did everything right. And I wasn't here and we didn't cross paths during our times, but got a chance to watch you from very far. Dave was on the sideline at least. I was very far away. But for us, it's a good chance to be able to see you in person. And obviously we had a chance to have a great phone call. And everybody we've talked to, whether it be the Hall of Fame committee or your coaches or Matt Kelly, you know, who does a great job, obviously, from academic advising to all the other things that go in our department. Everybody said you were the most competitive person to be around. You made everyone around you better, and you elevated the teams that you were on. And then ultimately, you did it with a smile. So, and it was great to see that today and obviously during our phone call. And I just want to say again, congratulations to you. You've now etched your name in stone here at Murray State and part of our Hall of Fame. And we're so excited you're part of this class, and we're so proud of you for representing the university, your family, and the great things you still have to come. So again, congrats, enjoy the evening, and go Racers. So thanks.
Hall of Famer. I like that, Coach. Appreciate that. Coach Rochelle Turner is coming up now, and she has a few remarks, too, on the great Keshawn and James. Thank you, Coach.
I had to blow this up to about 50 fonts, so I didn't have to wear my glasses. So if I start squinting, you'll know why. But it's truly an honor to talk about one of the finest players in Murray State basketball history as she joins the all-time greats enshrined in the Murray State Athletics Hall of Fame. I can and will outline many of the accolades KJ has earned in her remarkable basketball career, but I want to begin talking about the character traits that have made KJ such a special player. I only had the privilege of coaching her for one season, but in the season I witnessed the passion, work ethic, and incredible competitiveness that KJ always possessed. These traits made her the OVC Player of the Year in her final season at Murray State, and her relentless drive and refusal to give in to any adversity she might encounter has allowed her to author what is arguably the finest professional career of any women's basketball player to wear the Racer uniform. I'm very proud of KJ for the player and woman that she has become, but I'm also grateful for the player and the young woman she was for our program. My first year at Murray State was KJ's senior season, and she was already established and one of the best players in the conference. It would have been easy, perhaps even natural, for her to resist being coached by me, but that was never the case. We were able to develop a trust and a special rapport rather quickly, and I think the path to our relationship was cleared because we both respected each other for our competitiveness and for our shared love of the game. Even though she was already on a trajectory that would place her among Murray State greats, KJ elevated her game by continuing to improve her all-around skills, but more importantly to our program, she became a better teammate and a better leader. I will never forget that in a tough transitional period for me and for our program, KJ cared about winning and cared about representing Murray State in the best possible way. She was honored by the league as the Conference Player of the Year at the end of that season, and she had certainly showed me that she was going to be successful at whatever she chose to pursue after graduation. For people who didn't get a chance to see KJ play, I'll be happy to describe what watching her was like. She was a physical marvel in terms of how hard she played. I'm not sure I've ever seen anyone who played the game with greater consistent effort. She expected to play 40 minutes, and I doubt she ever came out of the game willingly. She didn't. I don't think KJ will mind if I say that she will go back and remember this. She wasn't a great shooter, but she was undeniably a great scorer. A relentless creative scorer, relying on her quick drives, spins, scoops, floaters, and trips to the free throw line to pile up her big numbers. She was a great rebounder, and her nose for the basketball led to more scoring opportunities on the offensive glass. As accomplished as KJ was as a college player, she has earned even more accolades as a professional player. From being selected to multiple honors in the Greek League and the Ukrainian League throughout her professional career in Europe, KJ took it to another level in 2023 in the Slovakian League, where she was named Player of the Year. And keep in mind, her growing success overseas has continued after having recovered from a serious knee injury, which reminds me of another one of KJ's great strengths, perseverance. She has been relentless in the pursuit of greatness in the game she loves, and her efforts have been rewarded time and time again. I talked a few minutes ago about how it was to watch KJ. I did not define her by position, something that would be very difficult to do. She had the speed and agility of a guard, and she had the power of a front court player. While it may be difficult to define her by position, it is very easy to define who she is as a basketball player. Simply put, KJ is a warrior. We are incredibly proud to have you represent Murray State women's basketball, and you are a shining example to all of our players, present and future, of the kind of competitor we expect them to be when they wear a Racer uniform. Congratulations, KJ. So proud and honored to be here with you as you become the newest member of the Murray State Athletics Hall of Fame. Love you.
And now Coach Brent McNeil from Jackson Southside. He coached Kishana when she was on her way up. Thank you, Coach, for being here.
Good afternoon, everybody. Coach Cross said Kishana came to practice smiling. I never saw that. Now, when I first got to Southside, I'm a football guy by nature. So when I got to Southside, the aggression of what they were used to was a little bit different. I got there going into her junior year. And as she got older, she told me, she said, Coach, I'm not going to lie. That first week of practice, I went home complaining every day. And she said her mama looked at her. She said, are you going to quit? And she said, no, ma'am, I'm not going to quit. She said, well, shut up, quit talking about it. And from that point on, our relationship just evolved. As a coach, you often would like to have players on the floor that exemplify you, that show what you are. And I can remember days where we would have practice and we would be running, and we ran a lot, and we ran for everything. We ran for missed free throws, not boxing out. We literally ran just because some days I just wanted to see them run. And all she would tell people was, man, just do it. Get it done the first time. I mean, I think every coach in here has kind of said the same thing. Passion, when you think about Kishana's game. Her passion and her fire. Funny story, prior to taking this job, I got a couple of the film, and the first film I got, they were playing Bolivar High School. And I looked up, and I had to rewind the film. I said, what's going on? I see Kishana's mama going down to the coach. I said, oh, God, what have I gotten myself into? But I looked at the score, and Kishana had picked up her third foul in like the first half. But they were only down 6, and she put Kishana back in the game, and she picked up her 4th foul. Mama went on down there, and she said, no, now this was pointless. And I said, I called Coach Fuller. I said, you done lied to me. What did I get myself into? But, man, having parents like Kishana has had made it so easy to coach Kishana. We would have 6 a.m. workouts. Kishana never even had a car in high school, and she never missed a single workout. Somehow, some way, her parents got her there every single day. And when we talk about passion and we talk about fire, I never told Kishana this, but, man, I argue with every coach in our district at every single district coaches meeting about who the best player in our district was. For 2 years in a row, I said, yes, some of y'all are winning games and beating us. I said, but we don't score if we don't even have her on the floor. And it was just a testament of the work, the will, the desire. Keishana told me as she got to college, she said, Coach, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I got there late, so her grades weren't very good. Her freshman and sophomore year, they were enough to continue to play, but to excel at the next level, and Coach Cross hinted on it, the adversity that she hit, not being able to playing the game that you love. You know, we have a lot of kids that play sports because their parents make them, because their friends do it. But, man, Keishana played the game because she absolutely loved it. If you would have told me 13, 14 years ago I would have been a girls basketball coach, I would have laughed in your face. Football, I played it in college, coaching guys. And I figured out early, treat them just like I treat the guys. Put as much pressure on them as possible to see how they handle adversity. And throughout these years, Keishana, I've absolutely watched you in amazement. I went from being your coach, then I became a fan. And I just watched you from a fan's perspective to see what you do night in and night out, every single day. We talk, you're all across the country. Coach, the time, I said, I get it. But if I call, I'm sorry, I missed your call. Like, it's almost like your kid not wanting to disappoint you. And from now until forever, your legacy is etched in stone no matter where you go. You don't have anything to prove to anybody else. You've shown it, you've proved it, you've persevered. We've had some heartfelt conversations. Even when the coaching change here happened, we had a lot of heartfelt conversations. And at the end of the day, you said, Coach, I just want to play. I just want to do whatever it takes, and I want to be the best. And I've watched you grow, not only as a player, but I've watched you grow as a young lady. I know you often joke about it, like, Coach, you like a second dad to me. And I don't take that lightly. I don't take that for granted. I just appreciate you because you kept me on the girls' side of basketball. You gave me a sight to see, like, man, what can girls' basketball really be if kids truly poured into the game? You took it away from the cell phone, the personal life, and you just poured your heart and you poured yourself into it. And that game against Martin in the tournament, I can remember sitting in class and I just told my kids to be quiet. I'm watching the game right now. And I could hear it. I told Coach Turner, I could hear on my computer, I could hear your mama. Girl, get up. That's all I heard. But at the same time, I'm yelling, girl, get up. Like, we got a game to win. And I just want you to know, truly proud of you. Unbelievably proud of you. Excited for what your future holds. Excited to see you grow even more so than you already have. And to everybody in the room, especially our young ladies, this is a testament of what hard work is. You work hard, you push through. You're going to have some obstacles in life. You're going to have some challenges. You're going to have some difficulties. You're going to have some coaches that you don't really like. But eventually you're going to see that these coaches and these people that pour into you, they really, really, really appreciate and they see what you can be more so than probably what you could see as a 14 and 15-year-old. So Keishana, on behalf of Southside High School, as you can see, this is, you did that. But on behalf of Southside and everybody in here, I think we can say, as a whole, like, we really, really, really are proud of you and so excited to have you as an inductee, as a newcomer to the Murray State Hall of Fame.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. I really don't know what I want to say. I've been thinking about this since I found out. All I can think about is all the support that I've had the whole time from everybody. Thank you. It's hard for me to say thank you to everybody individually because everybody in this room have been so supportive of me, all my family, my brother, my sisters, my mom, my dad. But I want to say thank you to my parents because they helped me get here. They always made sure I had stuff for basketball, always made sure I was at basketball practice, always made sure that I could do any camp, play AAU basketball, and that's the reason why I'm here. Now, my coaches, all of you, thank you so much for pushing me. Thank you for taking a chance on me, because a lot of people wouldn't. Y'all all had such great things to say about me. I don't know how you coached me because I was crazy. And he said, Coach Cross said I smiled every day. I don't remember either. I really don't remember. I was crazy. I was crazy. But I really do appreciate it. Coach McNeil. Honestly, the whole reason I even took basketball so serious and wanted to do it so much more than now is because of you. And like you said, I went home every day crying. He don't like me, Mama. He don't like me. He hates me. Because I never met someone that didn't think, oh, this is my best player. I want her by my side. When he first met me, he said, what's your name? I was like, everybody knows me. But no, really, he fought for me anytime. He's probably still fighting for me. He really is like a second dad. He did a lot for me. He still is doing a lot for me. I know if I call him, he's going to pick up. If he doesn't pick up, he's going to call me back. He basically was the one that helped me get to college because my grades were terrible. All I wanted to do was play basketball. That's all I wanted to do. It's like, I'm just going to play basketball. They're going to want me. Yeah, you got to pass to play basketball. But Coach Turner, I appreciate you so much because I only got 1 year with you. I wish I could go back and do the whole year over the same way. I loved every second of it with you the entire time. I loved it. Nobody thought we would get along. Everybody before she even got here, I don't know. They're not gonna get along. They're gonna bump heads. They're gonna bump heads. When she walked in the door, we were already best friends. Sorry, Coach Cross. Thank you. I thought you were gonna tell about the game you were at when I was clapping in the fan's face because she was talking to me about her daughter. But thank you for that one. But really, thank you, everybody. The Hall of Fame committee, thank you for giving me this chance. Thank you for picking me. Thank you for everything. My family, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying not to keep crying, but thank you so much. I really can't say enough thank yous to everybody, but I really appreciate everybody for coming and supporting me and celebrating me, and thank you.
What a wonderful night, huh? Isn't that awesome? If you didn't have a tear in your eye after watching that, I don't know If you got a pulse, that's awesome, KJ. The thing it shows is that, now I'm getting emotional. The thing it shows is it means something to have played here. That's it. It means something to have been a racer. Once a racer, always a racer. Let's hear it for KJ again. That's the end of like our formal program. So we got a lot of pictures today to take. So we'll stay as long. We still got food over here. We got stuff to drink. So let's just we'll take some pictures. Dr. Eaton is here, and we'll just kind of have a good time here. I got a couple interviews I want to do with you as well. We got some others. So thank you again. We've never done it like this before with a Hall of Fame, and I think we showed this could be a very special night, and it was a special night for a very special lady. All right, thank you.